Hello, everybody. I am trying not to sweat in my house as I wait for the AC guy to get here, and I'm hoping my cats are not running amok because the last one, uh, frustrating. Sorry, I digress. My name is Daniel Young. I'm the owner and founder of Adaptive Perspective. I believe it's my purpose, my calling, to help you identify your dreams and help you reach your financial freedom destination and maintain it so you can pass your wealth off to the next generation. If you've seen any of my videos, you understand our investment strategy using closed-end funds. And understanding that strategy is key because I'm going to use that and apply that to sifting out and filtering all these different financial memes. The vast majority are trashy, bad memes, but I have found some decent ones here and there. Reminders: it's an unedited video, so who knows what you'll hear in the background as I film these in my house. And if I show our strategy of using closed-end funds, which I will today, that I'll get into that system as we get there. So the disclaimers, full disclaimers are in the description. Biggest one is I am not a financial advisor. I am a financial strategist. And yeah, my goals, I'm not to outright trash people. Um, Financial memes are anything from people just making crappy memes to people sharing information to people sharing what they've seen other people do or maybe sharing what they do. And I'm not out to slander anybody, but I'm very interested in separating the good from the bad. And to do that, I'm going to take our strategy and the wealth of knowledge through our financial journey and really just sift out these memes. So let's get into this. So this is off my Pinterest board of it. So I've got a Pinterest board called Income Memes, and it's got 460 some odd memes at this point. Everything below is what I've already done, so I'm just kind of working my way up the list, and it happens to be this one for this video. So uh, pause the video and look at it. That's the best advice I can give you. I don't want to read it to you. I can tell you this is old data because AT&T finally dropped their dividend. Um, and it's old data. It depends upon your investment strategy. So you can invest in individual stocks and invest in all of these things. And each one of these will give you $1,000 a year in dividends. So you can diversify, right? You can diversify your own portfolio. But like Buffett says, the people who tell you to diversify are generally the people who don't know how to invest. Um, like if you're buying Coke and Pepsi to hedge your bets based on how the other's doing, I'm not going to say that's bad advice, but maybe that's not the best advice. On our side of things, I don't want to buy these funds individually. Um, I can get the vast majority of them through closed-end funds, so that gives me a cheaper buy-in. I actually get a discount on the overall price. You can play the discount system and just get phenomenal deals, and I can target uh, the annual yields above 9%. So that's a lot better deal than this, and I want to show that and how we do that. To do this, we're going to get my notes up top. So we're going to look at daily pricing of these funds. So this is ZTR on CEF. So let's go to KO. This gives you an accurate stock. So 60.61 today. We want to look at whole shares. Well, not a huge thing. So information from the meme, that would be the cost of those shares. So that's B14, this number times B8, current cost. And this is the current annual dividend. So currently it's 3.04, and in the meme it's 3.3. So it's old data. Let's check these other prices. So we look at PFE. $36.51. Oops. Verizon. $33.06. Kraft Heinz. HCUZ. C. 33.49. $14.01. Right. So if you, like the meme says, so if you want 1,000 in dividends and you're going to go ahead and invest this money into these stocks. So in order to get 1,000 in dividends, you're going to end up spending, gosh, almost 37 grand for Coca-Cola, not just Coke. 23 grand for Pfizer, 13 grand for Verizon, and almost 21 for Kraft Heinz. And that does not seem accurate. Oh, that's just AT&T. Sorry. There's no way that AT&T thing is accurate. Let's look. One more. .278 quarterly. Oh, that's my wife. So I'll pause this video and I'll be right back. And we're back again. Completely unedited videos because I like transparency. I don't really want to slap lipstick on a pig, and I'm not calling myself a pig, but I like transparency. I like honesty. I would much rather have a raw video than all the other stuff. So this is your average. So you're going to drop 100 grand almost into 5 stocks, and you'll get almost $4,800 for an overall 5.2 on overall yield. But if we pick ZTR, which is a fund that we own, and it's a closed-end fund, so it's a restricted limited number of shares. So it's controlled by supply and demand. So if the share price decreases, price goes up. If the total shares decrease, price goes up. If the total shares increase, price goes down. Excuse me. ZTR is a portfolio in a can, so it's a lot of different stuff. So currently at 571, come back over here. Current net value or net asset value 624. It's the same thing. So we can just do equals that. Discount to NAV, I want to say, is still on trend for close to its historic discount. Pricing at 3 currently. So the last 5 years, it's averaged a discount of 3%. Long term, it's probably a little bit more. So that's close to, well, here, that's double the 5-year discount, almost triple the 5-year discount. So if we look at the overall price, it's a great, from my perspective, it's a great time to buy. And ZTR kind of bounces. It about every 2 years, it bottoms and peaks. So pending your strategy, you can buy it on the downswing, hold it on the up, wait for it to come back down, buy it again, hold it on the upswing. When it comes back down, buy again. Or you can buy it low and sell it high. Either way, you collect an amazing dividend along the way. Distributions have been fairly consistent. So back up here. So if we take just one share of ZTR, right, that's the return. Or that's the dividend, right? But if we take that total investment, that used to be the whole shares. So we're going to actually divide this out again. So G, 15 divided by I, 8, gives you an off share. So that's really 17,723. Changes your dividend just a little bit. So that means you can get 95,800 shares almost. And you get almost a $17,000 dividend per year on this closed-end fund. And it holds all of these funds plus a lot of other funds, which I think I don't have that document up anymore. But their semi-annual report, they own a lot of different stuff. Now, they don't own everything on this list. I want to say I read IBM in the report. They don't own Progressive, but there's other insurance there. They don't own Realty Income, but there's other real estate there, right? And it gives you an insane amount of access. And if you want diversification, right? But it gives you an insane amount of access for a much better price, and it throws an insane dividend, and you get so much more. So if you are going to drop 100 grand on stocks, why wouldn't you drop 100 grand on a closed-end fund that would give you access to all of these stocks you buy individually, right? But you through the fund, you get this insane dividend and this amazing yield. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Closed-end funds, I mean, nothing in general, right? Stock price matters. It matters in general when you buy it, and it matters when you sell it. And what it does in between, some people get stressed out about it, some people don't. But if you could retire on dividends and keep the principal in check, so in hopes that you would grow your principal investment, but retire on the dividends, so you never actually have to take out 8% a year and gradually lose your portfolio value over your retirement. If you could live off dividends, that'd be amazing. Closed-end funds allow us to do that. So if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to my channel, and then also head over to Facebook and join my group there called Navigate Your Finances. As you go through this, you need to know your strategy, and you need to know how you're going to implement that strategy. When you do that, you become a captain of your journey. Now, maybe you're a captain now and you're not very good captain, right? Because you don't really know what you're doing. But once you start to realize your goals and your strategy and you implement that stuff, you improve your ability to captain your ship, because you are the captain of your ship. And there are a lot of people that want to help you, but you've got to get better at sifting through all the advice to see what's really good and what's really not good. So you are the captain of your ship. Be a better captain. Maybe you're an amazing captain as is. Keep learning, be a better captain. You have the power to change your life and your financial future. So take the opportunity, learn, grow, and keep going. And then many people will offer to help, but only you can make the choice to do it. So don't just follow anybody. Follow the people that make sense. And wherever you are on the journey, you got to make it happen. because quite honestly, it could, if it could have already happened on its own, it would have already happened on its own. But we all know it's not going to happen on its own. So find your strategy, find what you're doing, get your vision in order, know where you want to go, so that when you implement your strategy, you know, and like you're on the journey and know where you're going, right? So make it happen. Shock your world. It is far easier than you think. This is Daniel Young signing off. I will see y'all on another video. Bye bye.